I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't actually been this hyped for a while. The summer season has so much potential in pretty much every genre that I enjoy. I think me and you are just hoping it doesn't get wasted. That seems to be becoming a problem with the seasonals. Altogether though, I have reason to believe the summer season is going to be good. For this video, I've gathered 5 initial shows that are my personal most anticipated anime. Some shows on here could turn out to be shit, some shows that are not on here may turn out to blow me away. I wish I could predict those little gems like Nanana, by the way a Galaxy favourite, but I just can't do that. Furthermore, this is entirely opinion based like any other video ever made on this channel. And just like last season, I'll be doing a first impression video of each of the anime featured and 2 more which I'll talk about at the end. That said, let's jump right into this. Real talk, I think we should all be on the hype train for this one, at least until we see a full episode. It involves trains, which straight away is a unique quirk. How much it will actually focus on that aspect, well, we'll see. I know one thing it will be focusing on. If nothing more, this show will just be my refresher for the season, although it does actually have surprisingly good animation, to say the least. I can't really predict where the show will go based on the tags. I have absolutely no idea. It's a romance, but way more surprisingly, it's also labelled an action. So to see how exactly this will blend together is really why I'm giving it a go. And there's trends, of course. Looking at the PV, it seems like fan service is going to be a strong factor, but that just doesn't matter to me as much as most. Like I said, this will most likely just be a relaxing show. The description is slightly on the vague side, but my guess is it's going to be very character driven. However, like I said, it's more about the aesthetics as to why this show is on the list. I will always check out a show with the horror tag. I do enjoy horror anime despite it not actually having the intended effect on me 90% of the time. Tokyo Ghoul probably won't have umbrellas, sadly, but there's an eye patch and Yusuf Sensei tells me that's a good thing. I like to tackle it from more of a psychological standpoint because shows that get me thinking are probably some of my favourite within anime. I really feel like this show is going to deliver. It just felt really dark. Reading from the description, it does sound like it's going to take that route and make the viewer actively question what is going on, all whilst being placed in a submersive world that crafts hopefully something enjoyable. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. PA Works are one of my favourite studios. They're up there with Shaft and Production IG simply for the fact that they do their job incredibly well. Glasslip, I promise you, will not be an exception. The truth is, I really do like getting into a good slice of life every now and then. Glasslip will provide exactly what I'm looking for, and to top it all off, will have superb animation and a soundtrack that really provides impact. If you're wondering how I know this, it's PA Works. Seriously, even if the story was horrible, which normally it isn't, it's still going to be super enjoyable. So the fact is, if you enjoy this genre and you're not watching Glasslip this season, well, I personally think you're missing out. Hype. Why this guy? Who's this guy? That is Gen Urobuchi, the writer on some sort of narcotic substance. If you don't know who Gen Urobuchi is, he's been involved on a couple of shows that I think most of you will have heard of, Madoka Magica and Psycho Pass, to name a few. Both amazing shows. Throw in other big names like music composition from the same person as Attack on Titan and you have grabbed my attention. It's funny, I really don't typically watch mecha. I think it's the first time I've ever been influenced just by the people on board the project. It's being animated by A1 Pictures, which I'm going to be honest with you is doing so much this season. I really hope they don't mess this up from a production standpoint. It's going to be really hard for the show to be bad with the people involved. Other than that, I don't really have much more to say. Like I said, this really is out of what I normally watch, so I'm actually looking forward to it. We have reached the pinnacle of this season. Zankyou no Terror is going to be the tits. I'm confident in this show. I know in the past some companies have pulled bullshit moves of making a trailer to hype everyone up and it actually turning out to be horrible, but this one feels good. It has all the factors going for it, great people on board the project, animation that is amazing, and don't forget, an original plot that is going to make you feel all sorts of things. Just watch it would be my judgment. Well, that's it for my 5 anticipated summer anime. Like I said at the start, I want to bring a first impression video for every anime on this list. But I'd also like to cover the action porn series Sword Art Online sequel and Akimuga Kill. So that's a lot of content, especially considering I've been inactive for nearly a month. But I've really been wanting to get back into it, and now I finally have the chance. Also, while I'm here, we have nearly reached 1,500 subscribers. I don't know what else to say than thank you. You make this super enjoyable and allow me to produce content that is actually worth something. So seriously, thank you, and of course all the people in the galaxy, because I'm honestly not sure if I'd be at even half of that without them. Actually, if you want to check out some of their summer stuff, here's some videos that I highly recommend. Just click Otakuverse as you're doing yourself some good. That's about it, guys. Let me know what you are excited for this summer season, and as always, have a great night or day.